What's up, baby? Oh, you good, man, good. I said, he's right here. I said, you gonna be right here somewhere. I said, where is he at? What's up, baby? Good, man, good. Good, man, yes, sir. I said, hey, listen, lean fighting machine.
I know, we need you. Let's go. We need you.
Oh, man. Huh?
If one guy goes down, you're in.
I'm in there. I'm in there just like that. I'm in there. I feel so much better now, man. It's just time off. Time off and just body feeling good. Yeah, man. Yeah. I tell you, when I first came out here, man, the dudes, they had a quiet confidence. It was in a good way. Like, they were real focused, even like Vaughn. I was telling him, like, listen, it's that time. It's time to make some big plays this game.
We just dug a hole for ourselves. We're just slowly digging out.
Yeah.
This is the next step tonight. We can get it.
And this is that game that'll put that right where you need to be. Right where you need to be.
Right back in the hunt.
Yeah. You take care.
You've been around? You've been down to Dallas?
Been in Dallas the majority of the time. I come up here a little bit and then just been traveling, doing a lot of traveling. So when weeks off, I'll be with the kids and then just back and forth doing work. Yeah. Okay, I can't wait to see the boys play, man. I ain't been up here in a little bit. So, yeah. Out them first two games, are you kidding me?
What?
The first two games, the last second, I was just like, we could be 4-2 easy. You know what I'm saying? But Vic been doing good. Yeah, and getting the guys right,
Yeah. Feel better about what they're doing.
Exactly. Comfort level. Yeah.
You know, when you got to get some return for all the hard work, right? And when you keep getting beat, then you get beat like the way we got beat, like the last second, the field goal.
And you know you could have won. That's like the deflator a little bit.
The last 2 weeks been really good.
Yeah.
So that's why this is big. Then we got 2 more before the bye, so.
Because who is after this?
We got Indy.
Yep. That's a big one.
That's a big one. Then we got the Browns here, and then we're on a bye.
So if you can get, let's say if you get these 3, I mean now the whole story changed. The whole story's gonna change. That'll be cool.
The whole thing, yep.
Yeah. And stop this little sucker right here. Number 10. Do I need to go out there and get him or what?
Get him. Hold on to him.
Sheesh.
DeMarcus Ware here on the Rich Eisen Show. Once again, how are you, DeMarcus Ware?
Hey, doing great. How you doing?
I am doing fine. We just saw you going up to Elway before the game, and man, that just didn't work out on Thursday night.
You know what? It did, man. It didn't work out, and guys always go into the games like really optimistic, right? I mean, they, talking to Elway on the sideline, that's like that grind, right? It was a Thursday night game. The guys were really excited. I can see how Vaughn came out. They were very, very focused. I was talking about that quiet confidence that they had going into the game, but it was just too many mistakes. And you know what happens when you have, 6 or 7 sacks given up and 3 forced fumbles.
It'll go south pretty darn fast. The issue is, though, DeMarcus, is obviously, do they have the right quarterback? Do they have a plan to have the right quarterback in Denver?
I think they have the right quarterback, but you have to be able to protect them. Think about when Mahomes went down. You got Matt Moore went into the game, and I'm on the sideline, and I can see Derek Wolfe, right? I can see Von Miller licking their chops, but they still didn't get any pressure on those guys in those situations. I know Matt Moore, he's a seasoned vet, and Nomad been playing for the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers and played very well, so he knew what he was getting into with getting the ball off fast, right? So they couldn't get any pressure on him. But from an offensive standpoint, I'm like, okay, you have to protect Flacco. Every single time he dropped back, even if they had a defensive, I'm going to say a tight end or a running back in the game chipping those outside linebacker defensive ends, they still were getting pressure. They were getting sacks every single down. And it was one of those things that I've never seen before in my life. And even like from the guys blitzing in the middle, they were letting some of those guys go. So I'm like, there has to be some type of protection issues that have to be evaluated for these next up-and-coming weeks.
Another person we're going to see you chatting with tonight on the grind is Peyton Manning. You saw him on the sideline before the game. Any sense of what he wants to do with his life and career? Because, there in Denver, we had We had Mike Kistler of the Denver Post on this week. He would love to see Peyton basically running the team. DeMarcus, what do you think?
I think Peyton is one of those guys that if he can be part of an organization, he would bring in that championship mentality, that noble mentality. That's how he played the game. He was a sheriff, and I was a deputy, and it was just a great opportunity just to play with him. And I think that, for his career, he's doing what he do best, and that's be a personalist. And you can see how great he's been doing on his show. But for him to be an owner or like a general manager or to be part of a team, it will be a big turnaround because he will go in and do it the right way.
Well, I don't want to put you in too tough a spot, but do you think Denver needs that right now? Do you think the Broncos need that?
I don't know if the Broncos need that. I just know that they need to protect the quarterback for sure. But to have a guy like, but I know that Peyton coming in and helping out the whole organization, I think that would be a great move.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.